Hi everyone, it's Sarah with Carmen Nail Wraps. I'm going to give everyone a second to hop on here. Just a little impromptu explanation of a couple of our products. I've had a few people reach out to me asking a question, not knowing the difference in something, and I thought it would be best just to capture it on video so it makes a little bit more sense and you can see a comparison. In addition to that, we also have a sneak peek of one of our customs today. So as you pop in, just give us a heart to let us know that you're here. That'll start bringing you up on the screen. And I don't always see comments in real time, so I do apologize if I miss your comments. I will hop back on afterwards and go through everything. There we go, I just popped it up. I should see some comments, so just give some hearts when you're here so I know some people are on. Looks like everyone's popping up. My husband will share to the group as well. I asked him to please share, so you guys will give it a couple more minutes for anyone else that can join. Oh, there we go. Now we see some hearts. Everyone's jumping in. Perfect. All right, so in order to get the most from your nail wraps, you want to give your wraps the best life cycle possible. And even though it's great and fun to change out your wraps sometimes in 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, sometimes you just don't have time. And with the holidays approaching, I want to make sure you can get the most from every single wrap that you put on. So that's what we're going to cover here real quick. I'll do it in 5 minutes. I have a couple quick sneak peeks to show you, and then also a couple people asked to see the wrap that I have on in person a little bit closer. It's kind of hard to tell from a video, so I'll run through that real quick as well. All right, so this is our Lasting Effects Trio. So it comes with a CND Vinyl Lux, which is a top coat that works as a sealant. And Claudette, I don't know if you hopped on here or not. Congratulations to Claudette. She is a grand prize winner for our 5K. So everyone give Claudette a shout out as well. So this is the top coat. It works as a vinyl top coat. So not only does it seal your wrap, it also gives your nails a little bit of thickness. So if you have weak nails or they bend easily, that's definitely a product that you want. In this kit, we also have the Orly. This is the bonder, and this works as a base coat. We carry these two products because I know they work. We can formulate products and do different things, but I want to go with something that's professional that I know is going to deliver every single time. And that's why we've always carried these since we've opened. So with the CND Vinyl Lux, it comes in the long wear. This is a 1/2 ounce. They always look the same. A bottle should last you for about 30 to 40 nail changes. Sometimes you might need it a little sooner if you change them out kind of often. So with all the new inventory, they're going to have black. So if you see a white top, those are usually the older bottles. So you want to make sure that you're always getting a fresh new bottle when you order from someone. And then when you open it up inside of here, give me 1 second, guys. I put lotion on, of course, and now I can't open anything. When you open it up, you'll see the brush. It's nice and thick, and you can see the product is a little thicker too on that brush. So that's what actually helps with giving you a little bit of thickness to your nail. So I don't have super long nails, but you can see I have long enough nails. And I mean, there is zero bend to my nails at all. And that's from using this. It works 100% every single time with every single line of wrap that we carry in our store. So again, CND Vinyl Lux, you can buy that separately or you can buy it as part of the Lasting Effects Trio. Now, here's where people were getting confused, and I want to make sure I go over this in detail. So with Orly Bonder, this is the base coat. It's a rubberized base coat, and it allows the wraps to adhere down to your nail. So some people said, why are there two different sizes? I don't understand, and are they the same product? So let's go over that. 100% same exact product. The difference is the size. When you get it in the Lasting Effects Trio, you're going to get the large bottle, and it's going to come with that Vinyl Lux. This large bottle here, it is 0.6 fluid ounces, so it is double the size of this bottle. Orly Bonder comes in a 3 ounce, 0.3 ounce, and it comes in a 0.6 ounce. So they only make 2 sizes of this unless you buy it in the big gallon and you refill your own bottles at home. So this one here is under $10 because it is a smaller bottle. And this one here, it's just a tad over $10 just because of the large size of the bottle. And the large one you get in the Lasting Effects. And then the smaller one you purchase, that is under $10 in our store. And then this one will last you, I would say probably for about 25 to 35 manicures. And then this one here will last you about double. So I've seen this one go for about 50 to 60, depending on how often you like to use it. And then another surprise here. We have our 2-in-1 nail tool. This is a tool that we got to pilot for the United States. And we are excited to say that we finally have our own. So they're now going to say Karma Nail Wraps, and they'll have the pretty purple little rhinestones. Before they were pink and plain, so we are transitioning over to these. And for anyone that's not familiar with this, it has a silicone tip, and then it has a like a buffer. This is a pumice stone. So what I always recommend, you never want to really use pumice stone on something dry. So when you are going to push your cuticles back, dampen your nails a little bit. And then when you go to push back, you just lightly push it back and then you do a rubbing motion, and that'll remove any cuticle off the nail. When you are applying your nail wraps, you're going to use the silicone side here. You can see it's a point, so it's flexible each direction. And with that, you'll set your wrap down on your nail right there, and then you're just going to simply smooth your wrap out in all directions, and it helps you get a nice tight seal for the wrap. And when you have a tight seal, that also means that your wraps last longer. So definitely a great tool. It's the 2-in-1 nail tool. It comes in the Lasting Effects Trio, or you can purchase it separately from our shop. We tested out a couple different silicone tips as well. They made some changes to these a couple times, and with the silicone tip, they do have it optimized, so you should be getting around, between the pumice stone and the silicone tip, you should be getting 9 months to a year, give or take. If you use the pumice stone often and the silicone, you may want to replace it a little bit more often. Silicone can get super bendy over time, and when it's super flexible, it can cause you to put a little bit too much pressure into your wrap. So we always say err on the side of caution. If you notice that you're pressing really, really hard into your wraps, then you may want to go ahead and pick up a new one. And the reason we recommend you using the nail tool is when you push down, if you have a solid color wrap and not a glitter, these are semi-cured. So when they're being put on, think of like a tacky nail polish. So when you press your finger really hard into it, you're going to see a slight fingerprint in the wrap. The CND Vinyl Lux does help hide some imperfections in the wrap. That's another thing that's really nice about it. But we always recommend that you use the tool so that way you get a smooth application every single time. So the wrap I have on now, a couple people have asked me about that. This is new. It is limited. I was only able to get 50 of these. And this one's called Twists and Turns. And it's kind of hard to see in the light there. So when you see it in the package, it looks okay. You know, it's definitely pretty, but it just doesn't have that wow factor. So I had put it on and I did a video. So this is what it looks like actually in the light and on your fingers. So as you can see, it's rainbow glitter throughout the entire wrap. So if you guys love that, go ahead, throw some hearts up there for that one too. Once I put this on, I could not believe it. And I mean, if you look, it just sparkles and shines from every single angle, every single direction. So when you're in the sunlight driving, it's definitely blinding. So this gorgeous beauty is called Twists and Turns, and that one is available in the shop right now. And then I had someone ask me about the chocolate snowflake, so I wanted to go over that one, chocolate snowfall. So this here, this is gold foil. A couple people asked what that was. So gold foil is just as it sounds, it's a gold foil, and it does reflect light when you move it back and forth. And then the browns here, these are actually an ombre, so it's going to start lighter and go darker. So if you use the tip that's on the outside here, that is going to give you the darker finish on the nail. If you have shorter nails, you can just do a little snip right there and lay it down, and then you can have the ombre version here. If you are unsure about cutting the ends of the wrap, so you're not sure if you can do it, go ahead and cut down into the silver a little bit. And then you simply just take a pair of fingernail clippers, or for the thumbs, I would use toenail clippers. And if you snip it, it'll give you a little edge and it'll be perfectly straight. So that's a little tip. If you want to use the other side, just use a toenail or fingernail clipper and it'll work perfect for you every time. And then this one is our luxury all wrapped up. We have been going through this like crazy. And I wanted everyone to get a close-up look. This is the hyperpigment and glitter like the one I have on right now on my nails. So as you move, it's going to get a rainbow effect, but it is red. And then if you look there, you'll see the gold foil right there. So same effect as the ornaments with the gold foil. So you can see if I lay it, there we go. If I lay it in the light, you can see how the foil pops off of that. So definitely gorgeous. And then last I have, this is a custom. I designed this one and it's going to be coming out here in the next week or so. I'm waiting for some more inventory to come in. So once I have that inventory, we'll definitely get this out into the shop. And this one is, mauve is the hottest color for fall and winter this year. So I went ahead and did an array of different mauves. And if you look closer, it has a cable knit sweater all the way through. And then it is a pearl finish. So you're definitely going to get some shine off of this as well. And then you have a variety of different colors to wear. And all of the customs I am releasing this time will be on a 16 strip here. So you can see straight across, you just peel off. This tool is wonderful for that as well. It can help you when you're trying to get this off. You can lift a corner using the tool. If you don't have that, you can use one of the regular plastic nail ones that we have. If you bend it just a little bit and you slip the tip of that under there, it pops right up so you can peel it right off with your fingers. So these are super easy to put on, very user friendly. And again, it's just the cable knit sweater all the way through the whole design. So just to cover here, Lasting Effects Trio. You can buy CND Vinyl Lux separate. You can also buy the Orly Bonder small size separate. Both of these are under $10 each. And this is half the size of the one that you get in the Lasting Effects Trio. So this Lasting Effects Trio comes with the cuticle and a cuticle tool, 2-in-1 nail tool, top coat, Orly Bonder rubberized base coat that will help you extend your wraps. And it's also good if you're going to be doing a lot of cooking over Thanksgiving. This will help you seal down your wraps so that the steam and then heat from the oven, if you accidentally burn one of your fingers or keep it into the heat too long, your nail wraps will adhere a little bit better when using a product like this. Same thing with nail polish. If you're going to, be doing nail polish and overlays, same thing. It helps to adhere it while you're cooking. And then the small one is the 0.3, and this one is the one that you can buy separately. This one does about 25 to 40 manicures, and then this one here is the one that does 40 to, I would say, about 60. So up to you guys how you would like to use those. Just wanted to make sure that you knew how to utilize all the tools that we have in our shop. So I thank you guys very much for joining me tonight. I will go back and look through comments and answer any questions that you may have. And then if you guys need anything, please feel free to message us on Facebook, comment, join our group, Karma Nail Wraps and Beauty VIP group. We also hang out in there and do some really fun stuff. So hopefully we'll see you there too. Thank you guys, and thank you very much for choosing Karma.